Well, thanks for joining me again today. We are going to be putting this CRH Customs Yugo fixed to folding adapter on this Yugo. Couple things to note. This is only going to work on the M70, M90, OPAP, and NPAP. And the ZPAP, excuse me. This does not work on an M85 or M92. They are a little different, so this is not going to work on those. One thing I need to note here is you will need a 5/16 by 24 threaded bolt to install this adapter. This is the one that comes with mine. It came with mine. It's slightly too short for this particular stock, so you may need to pick up a longer bolt for this, for your rifle, depending on your stock. The cutouts on the inside of the stocks are slightly different, so depends on when you got yours, when it was made, might be slightly different, but it's still going to be pretty easy install. So to start, I just realized I left mine off, so you will need to take off the end cap off your butt. I already took mine off. They were T15 screws, so you'll need a T15 for that. Since we're talking tools, you'll need a large flathead screwdriver to get the original bolt out, a 5/32 to adjust your stock height if you need to. Mine's already adjusted, so I do not need to do that. You'll just remove these screws, and you can see there you can adjust height. I have this ready to fold to the right. You can also make it fold left. Undo these two bolts. You will need another size. I don't know what size that is. Slightly smaller than a 5/32. That will allow you to rotate this upside down, rotate this upside down, and it will be a left folding. Again, you have to flip this as well on the adapter that goes in the rifle. Now this actually installs the opposite way of the stock. We're going to install the adapter and slide the bolt down the inside of the rifle. So let's get the stock off. Obviously take off an optic if you have one, and keep the rifle unloaded. This is obviously already unloaded. I found that you don't need to uninstall that if you don't need to. Butt plate off. I have limited space here on this workbench, so forgive me, you're not gonna get to see some simple things, but I'm just pulling this bolt out, factory bolt. Yours might be a little tight. I already loosened mine, make life easier. I will say though that it's nowhere nearly as tight as the grip on a Galil. If you've taken a grip off of one of the new Galil Aces, don't worry, it's nowhere near that tight. Alright, settle your hardware aside, you need it again. Take your adapter, place it into the rear trimming of the rifle. Make the bolt install on the inside of the rifle. Taking your carrier out might be easier for you. I found I didn't really need to. Just hold it out of the way. 3/16 Allen. Now, I would use Loctite on all these parts. I'm not using them for this video. Alright, so as I was saying, I would put Loctite on all these bolts once you know exactly the configuration you want to keep it in. So there we go. Got that installed. Remember, 5/16 threaded bolt, not the original bolt. Get that installed. Use whatever method your new bolt requires to install. This one is another flathead. You will likely need Allen or socket head, depending on what you purchased. Excuse me, if you didn't purchase one and yours that came with the adapter works, it's an Allen head. So, makes life easy there. Unfortunately, this stock is weird and just wouldn't accept that bolt. Too short. Reinstall your butt plate. And you're done. 10-minute install, if that. And you get a much cooler rifle at the end of it. Reinstall your recoil spring and dust cover. Just like that, you now have a folding fixed stock Yugo. This is like a Galil stock. You have to put down pressure on the stock to fold. Awkward. I got awkward here on the workbench. Really doesn't take that much effort. Press down to fold. Again, a little bit of down pressure to unfold. And again, you can adjust the height very easily. The adapter does not need to come off the rifle for you to do that. All right.